Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the last video, we have studied about flow chart and pseudocodes. What is flow chart and what is pseudocodes? In this day 2 of DSA series with Java, we are going to study about variable and data type. We will write some code as well. So what is variable and data type? In Java, a variable is a name memory location that store a specific type of data during the program execution. You can think it something like you are storing some value in a string that we call variable. Suppose I am writing like int a is equal to 24 or string name is equal to coding. So this name is a variable. It is a name memory location which store data. What it does, it stores the type of data. What is data type? In data type, it's in Java define the type of value a variable can hold numbers, character, true or false. So data type is something like the type of value you are holding inside a variable. For example, uh, let me write int a is equal to 1 or string name is equal to Java. So here a is a variable and this int or string is a data type. What type of data it is? Integer data type or string data type, or there are various data type like int for numbers or float for numbers, which contain decimal numbers, and then we have double, which is also for decimal but for larger values. Okay, and then we have string, we have boolean, we have char. String is not a data type. A boolean, char, etc. Okay, so these are data type. What are commands in Java? Commands in Java are lines ignored by compiler used to explain the code. And this is we can write comment by using this double slash or using this slash star and star slash for multi-line comment. I will come to this later. And then we have type conversion. Type conversion casting in Java transform data from one type to another. For example, we are casting data from double to int, like that. Similar to this is typecasting. So typecasting in Java is same as type conversion, manually converting data from one type to another using a casting operator int value. So this is done automatically. This we are doing manually. In short, type conversion is a broader term for any data type. Any data type change often handled implicitly by the compiler. Typecasting is a specific technique within type conversion where the programmer explicitly force the change using the cast operator. For example, we have some value like int a is equal to 23. So when I will store it in like this, so it will be automatically typecasted. And type conversion like sorry, type conversion and typecasting like I have some value like double number is equal to something large values. Okay, and then I am typing like this num2 is equal to num. So this will not be done automatically because int is small. So we have to write like this, or sorry, we have to write like this. It will understand now we have typecasted it. So this we are doing explicitly by programmer is doing. Okay. So how does a Java code run? Java code is compiled, turned into bytecode. This is important, and then executed by the Java virtual machine JVM. Okay. And then we have some practice question like in a program input three numbers a, b, and c, and you have to output the average of these three numbers. So for that, I have used Visual Studio Code. So we have to calculate the average of three numbers. So this is a simple Java program. In this we are importing the this libraries. or this is the line from where the program start, and this is the name, which is basically the class name. What is the name of the Java class? Average of three numbers, and then this is public static void main, string arguments. Scanner will is used to take the input. So when you have to take the input, you have to write this scanner line, and this is the way to store the take the input from the user and store it into this variable and this data type. So we are taking three numbers from the user and storing into these three variables, and then we are doing the sum using plus operator, and then doing the average, and then printing. So here, suppose user will write three numbers, and we will print the average of those three numbers. So we have written 2, 2, 2. So average is 2. Okay, like that. Again, let's try with some other value. Here, let's write 20, 20, 20. So average of 20, 20, 20, 60 divided by 3 is 20. Let's come to second practice problem. In a program, input the side of the square, you have to output the area of the square. So we have to calculate the area of the square, the similar to that the code we have written. This is the name of the class area of square. This is public static void main from where the program starts execution. This is a line for taking the input. We are taking only one input and storing into this variable. And input is of type integer number. And then we are doing the multiplication of this number two times, which is the formula to calculate a square. Square, um, okay, is equal to side into side. And then area of the square we are printing. So any number user will type, it will print the square of that number. So suppose 4 it has written, so area of square is 16. Area we have printed. And then we had a problem like enter the cost of three items from the user using float data type. These are the three items: pencil, pen, eraser. You have to output the total cost of the item back to the bill. Add on, you can also try adding 18% GST tax to the item in the bill as an advanced problem. Okay. So for this we have written this code. Here this is the program. We are taking three cost input from the user in the which can be in the decimal form. That's why we are using float, and then we are printing the total cost, doing the sum operator, addition operator, and then we are adding the 18% GST to that cost, and then printing the cost again after adding 18% GST on the top of it. So suppose we have printed cost like 100, 800. So total cost is this after adding 18% GST, it is 180. We have added so 1180. Okay. So after that we had a problem like will the following statement give any error in Java? Suppose we are declaring a variable using this dollar symbol, so it will not give the error. Now the statement will not give an error in Java. Java uses identifier to name variable, and identifier naming rule states that identifiers can begin with the letter uppercase or lowercase, an underscore, or a dollar sign. Since the variable name in the statement int dollar is equal to 24 start with a dollar sign, it adheres to this rule and is a valid identifier. Okay, so that's it. I have learned in this day 2. So in the next video we'll study about the day 3. Thank you.